Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. This is a video for homework number 101. Please make sure that you post the pictures on Google Classroom so you get credit for it. So this is a homework on box and whisker plot, which is also known as a box plot. Okay, so this one is a box plot, same as box and whisker. So this first one is basically just looking at the diagram. So your median, which is your second quartile, is 12. Your lower quartile, which is also your quartile 1, is 8. Upper quartile, which is also quartile 3, is 17. Minimum value, which is also your lower extreme, is 5. Upper extreme, or your maximum, is 19. Range is going to be your upper extreme minus your lower extreme, and that is 14. Remember, each section, each quartile is 25%. Think of like a quarter's worth, 25%. What percentage of the data below is the data is below the upper quartile? So here's your upper quartile, 1, 2, 3 sections, 75%. What percentage of the data is located between the lower and the median? So one section is 25%. What percentage of the data is above the median? So 1, 2 sections, that's 50%. Below the lower quartile is just one section, 25%. An interquartile range, so the range inside the quartiles, inside quartile 1 and quartile 3, Q3 minus Q1 is 9. All right, question number 2, you had to construct one yourself. Again, you can do it on the calculator. The Regents is okay with that. So just go to stat 1, put all the numbers in, that's what I did, and then stat calc 1 again, because one variable stats, that means you and I vary it. That's what we're working on. And let's see, press enter and scroll down, and you will see those same numbers that I put in, or that I put for my box plot. So 60, 66, 69, 70, and 71. Now those are the numbers that you're going to use to create it. So each one of these numbers, a 5-number sum, remember, make sure you rewrite this even though they don't ask for it. Each one is going to be a dot. Put them above the number line, not touching the number line. The 3 middle dots get a vertical line, and the tops get connected to make your box, and those are your whiskers. Don't forget the title. A lot of people forget the title, and they lose a point, and that's just silly. I put the interquartile range, even though they didn't ask for it. It's Q3 minus Q1, and that is 4. All right, next one. Comparing the annual incomes of 3 professions: nuclear engineer, police officer, musician. Which one is true? So the median income for the nuclear engineers is greater than the income of all the musicians. So this right here would have to be way past the upper extreme for here. So that's no good. The median for the police officers and the musicians are the same. That's correct. All nuclear engineers earn more. So that means every single one of basically this whole entire box plot has to be past musicians. Has to be past the police officers. I apologize. So that's not good because this section is not past the police officers. And a musician will eventually earn more than a police officer. No, that doesn't make sense because they're not even going to move. That just stays where it is. All right, number 4, another box plot, 5-number summary. Put all these numbers into the calculator and you get choice 2. So you have 5, 8, 10, 17, and 19. All right, next question, interquartile range. Remember, that's inside the quartiles is 18. So this difference from the Q3 to Q1 is 18. The first quartile is 52. What could this number be? So basically, if I take this number and I take away 52, right, because range is subtraction, I should get a difference of 18. So that should be 70. So the first quartile is 52. What could be the value of the mean? So that you know that the difference, this is a tricky question. You know that this answer is not here, okay? So you know this number is 70. Now to get this, you want to do 70 plus 52, and then you want to divide it by 2 because now it actually wants the median. So be careful that you don't assume what it's asking for. Okay, so our first step was to get what that number was. And now we want to do 70 plus 52 and divide it by 2. So that's 122 divided by 2, and that's going to give us 61. So that's where this value comes from. Okay, so again, you had to figure out what this number was. You had to know the difference. So 52 plus 18 is 70. You now have quartile 3, and your median would basically be right here in the middle. So how do you get middle? Middle is basically average. So you add the 2 numbers up, divide by 2, and that gets you your average of 61. So that was a tough question. All right, I want to know which one is false for these box and whiskers. Which one is false? So the interquartile range for class A is greater than B. So A I figured out was 20, B I figured out was 13. So this is bigger, so that is true. Again, we're looking for false. Second quartile for B, which is 90, is higher than A, which is 80. That is also true. Lowest score was Class A. That is correct. So we have 55 minus 65. Class A did better. Well, that's false because you can see this not only has the higher maximum, higher grade, but more of the numbers are in the higher range. Where here, more of the numbers are in the lower number range. This is shifted more to the right, and that says there's more higher numbers. So B definitely did better. That's why this one is wrong. All right, last one again, put it in the calculator. And notice they don't tell you what this represents, so your title should be data. So go to the calculator, copy the 5-number summary. Again, I put this as practice, but it's 4, 8.5, 11, 15.5, and 20. That's your 5-number summary. Don't have this touch the number line. That is no good, and your title has to be data. All right, hopefully that helped. Have a great day.